awful long while. An awful long while. It's time to get back into Phoenix Wright. I was like, I don't want to get into this. I don't want to get into that. You know what? Get into it. Just do it. Just do it! So, did we finish the case? No. We're still at the case. We're still playing as Edgeworth. Those will live on the Hazakota side of the bridge and cross on foot. That sounds right. But what's odd, when I left Iris and returned to the Hazakota Temple... Let me guess, the snowmobile wasn't there? Yeah. I didn't see anything near the Dusky Bridge. You must have just failed to see it, sister. Maybe, but when I made it back to the Hazakota Temple... It was there by the main gate, the snowmobile, I mean. I know what I saw, it was covered in snow, too. But that is impossible! I feel like something just got torn apart, and I have no idea what it was. Order of the court, what does this all mean? I don't know. But we'll find out! Right now! So then, what was the snowmobile used for? It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness could possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that's the case, there should be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All I know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used the snowmobile to return to Hazakota Temple. I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble. I think we've learned all we can for this witness. Yes. I have nothing more to add. I've told you everything that I know. But then, that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, a witness, who could testify having seen the snowmobile. A witness, huh? I think I know who. Larry. Was there no one out walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night? I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wandering in that. I swear to God, I can see my veins on my forehead. Unless I had something really important to do. Well, that's a shame. Hold on. Something is coming to me. An idiot may well have gone wandering around the subarctic night. Your Honor? Actually, there just might be one individual who may be of help to us. Ooh. Ugh. Sick as shit, but at least my throat's not messed up. You know someone who might be the snowmobile on the night of the murder? I don't know for sure if he saw it or not, but there are 2 things about him that do come to mind. Which are, first, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder. And the second being, this individual I'm thinking of went wandering outside the cold night. In other words, he was our kind of idiot. Bacana. Who's this idiot you're talking about? Okay, I know exactly who it is. I don't remember how we became friends, though. So, take that! This guy must be the product of Jean-Luc de Leduc's Guide to Obnoxious French Painting. This is Larry Butts, a disciple of the victim, Elise Dioxino. You're a student? Interesting. And why was he wandering a boot outside on the night of the murder? Of course it's stereotypically Canadian. Even Canadians don't even talk about boots! That's like something way up north in, like, Northwest Territories. You'd probably hear something like that. Maybe in, like, Toronto, you don't hear Canadians talking like that. That's... I could tell them all about his designs for Iris, but it may cost us the credibility of his witness before I even call him. So I gotta call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him, although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason. And so, as fortunate, what exactly is it to do? Ah, shit, I forgot to read. I intend to extract that from him right here in this courtroom. Summon this youth as a witness immediately! I have no choice, do I? I have to whip him on the stand. Whoosh! I believe he is at the trial. It will not take long to summon him. Very well, Larry. You may have escaped me yesterday, but today I'm going to get everything out of you. The court now adjourned for a 20-minute break. Miss Von Karma, please see to preparing the next witness. Understood, Your Honor. Good. Well then, court is now in recess. That's gotta hurt every time you smack that gavel. Okay, so I didn't screw up. I got something done right. Someone... February 9th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not really sure what to say. Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are 2 things which I need to ask you before we reconvene. Alright, I'll help you any way I can. First, about that night, you really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or Sister Bikini is lying. Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in Hezukoda Temple. What if neither witness are lying? Very well, the second thing then. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall and then she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile? There is only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me. So it was you. But why? What made you go to the Dusky Bridge? I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, figures! Oh! 5 of them all at once. Why? I can't tell you about that yet. Yet. Not until her safety is confirmed. Whose safety? Her? The safety of the Acolyte. Oh, Maya. Wait, why? The Acolyte, huh? She must be talking about Maya. Iris, look at me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Dioxinum? No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life. As I thought, no Cyclops. This could be... It could... I don't know. When I first saw this, I thought that was kind of like, on guard for, like, the second case. Like, there are no Cyclops. Maybe she's telling the truth. Or maybe not! I don't... Actually, I do know. My job to get to the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough. February 9th, 11:36 a.m. District Courtroom number 7. Okay. Court will now reconvene. Ms. Von Karma, where is the witness? During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery. Suspicious behavior? It was a sketching or something very interesting. Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained? He drew a terrifying woman armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip. I can only presume... Ah! Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court. Loris Dioxinum! I hope you're ready. Get in here. It would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use today. Now I know why I got it. Ouch! Your sketch is in contempt of this court. Hey! I was just... Ouch! You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hang you your subpoena, correct? Look! I'm not thinking about a fledgling artist training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to technical term for the color, Viridian. Larry, this isn't an art store, now is it? I know, I graduated junior high, okay? You didn't even get out of high school, dear God. Look! Art is all about working in the fields, isn't it? Working in the fields? I presume you want to say field work, I hope. That's it. Thanks, buddy. It's kind of sad when I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence. I just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model. So see, I've got nothing to do with this trial at all. I expected all your faces to be red and you realize this mistake. Bright red. Or use the technical term, Crimson Lake. You are not a Bob Ross. Don't try to go the Bob Ross route. Ouch! 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 Stop your pathetic babbling and testify like a man. Afraid for whipping me, Miss Von Karma? Cross-whipping is as bad as cross-checking. Witness, that was all your fault. Testify now. Wah! This is too much for me. You whiny little crybaby. What I saw. I was at the launch of the mountains looking at the stars at night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. Hello now, aren't I edgy? Witness, please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony. I'm just nobody, nothing but a small, worthless man, aren't I? Why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation or anything else? Mr. Archer, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex. Yes. Yes, he does. He's recently been a cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he's been to other people. Yeah, that's right. I'm behind everything, every case. Watch out, okay? Just touch me and we'll make you eternally unhappy. Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination with no touching. Thank you! We can delve into other details at a later time. Okay. Where's the lie? I was at the lodge out in the mountains looking at the stars. Why were you out at the lodge looking at the stars? Hold it! Whatever the matter, Mr. Archer, this one single statement is so full of contradictions. For a moment there, I thought I was going to collapse. So, witness, any idea as to where the contradiction in your testimony lie? Depending on the answer, I may stay my whip. Okay, give me a minute. Well, it was snowing that night, so I couldn't possibly have seen the stars. The rundown check is hardly a lodge, isn't it? And even the stars could be seen. Isn't like they were there to look at them, right? See? You can do it if you try. Ouch! There's only one issue here. What you saw at Dusky Bridge. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but... Hold it! Why did you walk several times? A number of times. How many? Maybe 5 times. I went once every 20 minutes. Which means you spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Hall that night. You bet! Real love is all about winning your heart in your hands. Love, you say. It was this man's intention to summon the defendant to the small shack. Using this blackmail letter. Blackmail? No, that was simply a product. Ah! You huffy, puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for whimpering whine. Wuss of witness. That's a lot of alliteration in one sentence. Well, so, what do you see? I hope for your sake you saw a snowmobile. You huffy, puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for whimpering, whining wuss of a witness, eh? Well, you see, being called those names doesn't seem to bother him at all. I didn't see a snowmobile. Why are you stuttering? Larry, you really didn't see it. Hey, no need to hit your desk, I can hear you. I didn't see it. I didn't see a snowmobile. Why are you having a hard time saying it? Larry, say snowmobile for me, please. Snowmobile. If you truly have nothing to hide, then why are you stammering like you just flew over a cuckoo's nest? Shut up! What is this? I don't know. Don't ask me. Seems that I'll need to start from a more obvious contradiction. I'm going to strike the blow that will finally get him to spill the beans. I didn't see anyone on that bridge night either. Did you? Hold it! You didn't meet anyone. That's right, because I've got nothing to do with this. I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint, okay? Come on, I expect to see those Crimson Lake faces now. It appears that simply pressing him is going to be enough, Mr. Archworth. Indeed. Seems like he's going to claim he had nothing to do with this in the end. I don't want this guy to cost us any more time. I need to slice through this obvious contradiction and keep things moving along. Okay. Looking over the stars. Usually at first view, I walk to the bridge a number of times. I don't see a contradiction here. I didn't see a snowmobile. Why are you stuttering? Okay, so... I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. Wait. What if you did? Who would it be? Oh! Oh! Okay, now I remember. Objection! You did see someone that night. You saw Phoenix Wright. Larry Butts! I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic and you cause all sorts of trouble. I'm sorry, but having realized you have much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction. Edgy, are you trying to console me? It certainly doesn't sound that way to me. However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you created. Wah! You're totally pinning this on me. Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Mr. Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts! That's right, me in the flesh. Listen carefully in this. It doesn't matter if you change your name. As long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. That reality will not change. But! What do you want me to do then? Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. But for now, what you saw that night, testifying truthfully about this one issue is all I need from you. Edgy. I think I finally woken up. He has not finally woken up. Well, I guess I can still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I'm not sure if it'll go especially well. It's not going to go especially well. I'll ask again then, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder? What I saw. Part 2. Okay. I went to the shack around 9, so it would have been around 10:30. I was lying under my bed, and then a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window, and Dusky Bridge was on fire. There was still some thunder, but I ran away to check it out. That's when I ran into Nick. You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you? So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire? It was like me seeing a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It totally burned out, like almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall. What did you say? Oh, don't worry, it's nothing life-threatening, he just caught a cold. I never know with that man he called lucky or unlucky. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination. What I saw, part 2. I went to the shack around 9, so it must have been around 10:30. Hold it! You took an hour? What did you do out there in the cold for an hour and a half? Well, if you really must know, I was busy being excited, I guess. Excited, dare I even ask? I set the meeting time at 10:30, right? But I couldn't wait, and I thought she might come early, too. Well, it appears she didn't come at all. In the end! Because they never arranged to meet in the first place, did they? Shut up! Don't go picking up in my fond memories apart! Anyway, I was getting a little worried. I thought maybe Iris had lost her way. So every 20 minutes or so I went out to the bridge. But I didn't see anything particularly suspicious. I didn't have anything else to do, so I went back to the shack to wait for her. I was lying under my bed and a white flash almost blinded me. Hold it! This light was, of course, lightning. Like kerpow! Like a slap from Naomi. Honestly, a big bada boom. I don't see how that could be a slap. Haga! Or a little like that? Wow! That's more like a punch from Miranda. Or her rights. Witness, do you actually see the lightning hit the bridge? Well, I was a bit startled by the flash of light, so... I looked at the window and Dusky Bridge was on fire. Hold it! Seeing that, what do you do? What do you think? I was burning out from the fire in my heart. And that's why you went to take a look at the bridge. Well, to be honest, it was freezing cold, so at first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my cupboard. But it pretty much stopped snowing, so I don't know, I changed my mind. Not sure I care for the forget it attitude you had first witnessed. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. Hold it! There was still thunder. You said it right away, but exactly how long after the strike was that? The lightning fell and the bridge caught on fire maybe around 5 minutes. I mean, I suddenly thought I gotta go check this out. How far is this small shack you were from the bridge? Hold on! Well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. I guess about a 5-minute walk. And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there? Like I recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfire kids make during the school camping trips can compare. Well, should I press him for a little more info? Why didn't you call anyone? Why did you go to the bridge? So you suddenly thought to check out the bridge. Does this mean you initially had no intention of doing so? Well, I guess that does. It really does. It was really cold. I didn't really want to go out there. If that's the case, why did you change your mind? I would like to hear your reasoning. In this case, please get the testimony. My reasoning? Okay, reasoning it is. I thought I'd never get another chance to see something so big burning. Hold it! So you decided to go in and see what was happening. That's right. We're talking about a massive suspension bridge burning to high heaven. A spot every day. A real specule. Like something special. Why do you hesitate by saying special? We trust a witness who was unable to pronounce spectacle. Life seems to love hitting this poor witness below the belt. Well, my motto is hit life back as hard as you can. I got it! I'll give you a few hits, too, if you'd like, with my whip. You told me about the burning bridge yesterday, but there's still something that doesn't quite fit. Looks like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth. Okay. I was lying under my bed when a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window, dusty bridge on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. There's still some thunder. With occasional lightning strikes. I'm never gonna get a chance. I don't know, this part I forgot. Where is it? There's still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. Hold it! I feel like I should choose the other option. Why didn't you call anyone? Larry, let me ask you one thing. Was it edgy? Was it a serious face? Why didn't you call anyone? Huh? What do you mean? Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one must try to kill someone. There is a public phone right by Dusty Bridge, correct?